Hey everyone, and welcome. So, if you've ever opened up Microsoft Excel and just felt a little lost, you are definitely in the right place. Today, we're going to break down this super powerful program and give you the core skills you need to start turning all that data into real decisions. Let's dive in.
Ah yes, the blank grid. You know the one. It's just a sea of cells and columns. And I get it, for a lot of us, this screen can feel pretty intimidating. It's just this huge, empty space, and you're kind of left wondering, where do I even start?
But what if we look at it a different way? Instead of an intimidating grid, think of it as a blank canvas, just waiting for you to organize, analyze, and tell some amazing stories with your data. And that's our goal today, to give you the basic brushes you need to start painting.
So, our journey has to begin with understanding the canvas itself, right? Before we could start creating anything, we've got to know our way around the most fundamental parts of the Excel interface.
Okay, first things first. Every single one of these little boxes on the grid has a unique name. We call it a cell address. It's just a simple combo of its column letter and its row number. A1, B2, C10. It's basically the GPS for your data. It's the most basic concept in Excel, but honestly, it's also the most important.
And luckily, Excel helps you keep track of where you are. See that little box on the left? That's the name box. It always shows you the address of the cell you've currently selected. And right next to it is the formula bar. Think of that as your command center. It's where you'll see and edit whatever is actually inside that cell.
All right, now that we know our way around, it's time to learn how to move and move fast. The real secret to getting good at Excel isn't clicking, it's using keyboard shortcuts. Seriously, these are your power-ups. So let's just run through a few essentials, rapid-fire style. Let's say you need to select an entire column of data. You can forget about clicking and dragging for what feels like forever.
Instead, you just press Control and the space bar, and boom, the whole column is selected instantly. See? That's what I mean by efficiency.
Next up, a classic you probably already know. It's the absolute cornerstone of working fast and duplicating your data.
You guessed it, it's Control+C. It's pretty much the universal command for copy, and trust me, it's going to be your best friend in Excel.
But what happens when you mess up? We all do it. You accidentally delete something super important. Don't panic, there's a safety net.
Control+Z is that magic undo button. It's your get-out-of-jail-free card. Seriously, just mastering these 3 shortcuts for selecting, copying, and undoing will completely change your workflow.
Okay, so you can move around your data like a pro. Now, let's talk about making it look good. Because good formatting isn't just about making things pretty. It's about making your data clear, professional, and super easy to understand at a glance.
If you look at the Home tab, you've got this whole powerful toolkit right there. You can make key information bold so it pops, you can align your numbers so they're easy to read, and you can use borders to create these really clean, organized tables. These little touches can turn a wall of numbers into a proper, professional report.
And here's a pro tip, a huge time saver. It's called the Format Painter. Once you get one cell looking absolutely perfect, you don't have to do it all over again. You just select that cell, click the little paintbrush icon, and then click any other cell to instantly copy that exact same formatting. It's genius.
All right, now for the really fun part. You know, numbers in a table are just, well, they're just numbers, but when you turn them into a chart, that's when they start to tell a story. This is how you transform raw data into a visual narrative that people can actually understand.
So take a look at this. We've got some raw data here for excursion sales. I mean, you can read the numbers, sure, but can you instantly tell me what the trend is or which destination is selling the best? It takes a little bit of work, right? Well, check this out. Creating a chart from this is shockingly simple. It's really just 3 steps. 1, you highlight all the data you want to visualize. 2, you go to the Insert tab. And 3, you pick the kind of chart you want. That's literally it. And just like that, with only a few clicks, our boring old table becomes this clear, professional-looking chart. Now the story is just obvious. You can instantly see how the sales compare, and it makes the data so much more compelling.
Okay, we've come a long way, and now we've reached the final stage of our journey from zero to data hero. It's time to talk about what many people consider to be Excel's most powerful feature, pivot tables.
Now don't let the name scare you off. A pivot table is really just a smart, interactive summary table. It can take a huge, messy pile of data and let you pivot it around to look at it from all these different angles, all without having to write a single complex formula.
And all the power of a pivot table comes from these 4 little boxes. You literally just drag your data fields into them. So for example, with our sales data, if you drag destination into the rows box and sales into the values box, you'll instantly get a summary of total sales by location. Want to see that broken down by month? Just drag month into columns. It's that easy.
And that's the magic of it all. It's all drag and drop. In just a matter of seconds, you can rearrange and summarize thousands of rows of data. And you start to uncover these amazing trends and insights that would have been almost impossible to spot in that giant table.
So there we have it. We've gone from that intimidating blank canvas to navigating and formatting, to telling visual stories with charts, and finally, to unlocking deep insights with pivot tables. You now have the foundational tools. So the only question left is, what story is your data going to tell?